This is my Bitmoji project. As you can see, if we change these numbers, it changes the number of Bitmojis on the screen. Change it to 50. Restart, we can click and they'll disappear. Each time you click, they actually just go to the top of the page. If you restart, change it back to, say, 10, it will go a little bit faster. These are the global variables for the arrays: X position, Y position, number of Bitmojis, and speeds. Here are the Bitmoji parts. As you see, hair, face, eyes, they all go in a draw Bitmoji function. It controls Bitmoji X, Y, and size. Next, we have a for loop with the number of Bitmojis, which right now is 10. Repeats itself 10 times, and it pushes random values into these into the array. X position values, Y position, and a random speed from 1 to 2 to the speeds array. Next, we have the draw function, which constantly draws Bitmojis, and it resets their position to the beginning if it is not tagged. As you can see, there's a blue background and a little circle around the cursor, which has no fill and a stroke weight of 2. It has a diameter of 20. Each time you move, it just follows it. And inside of the draw function, we have a for loop, which repeats itself 50 times, number of Bitmoji, only if the Y position is not 100. Each time the Bitmoji is clicked, it sends the Bitmoji to negative 100. This for loop checks for that all the way up on top of the screen. Yeah, and the X position just resets itself every time it reaches the edge of the screen. As you can see, it draws the Bitmoji, the X position, and the Y position. And the X position at the L position in the array gets added whatever the random speed is in the L position of that array, the speeds array. If the X position and the L position of the array is greater than 610, in other words, it goes off the screen, it just resets to the beginning. Next, we have a mouse clicked function, which has a for loop that loops itself the number of Bitmoji. So right now it's 10, and it will loop only if the ellipse, the mouse cursor, is near the Bitmoji. And if it is, and it's clicked, the Bitmoji gets sent to all the way to the top. As you remember, if it's all the way in the top, the draw function will not draw the Bitmoji. And that's the entire Bitmoji project.